welcome to Math Lesson 54. We're talking about division today. But before we start our division, let's get started with a little bit of review of our measures. Okay, I'm mixing them up right now. All right, here we go. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. 1 yard equals 3 feet. 1 day equals 24 hours. 1 yard equals 36 inches. 1 quart equals 2 pints. 1 foot equals 12 inches. And finally, 1 pint equals 2 cups. Nicely done. Okay, let's say our steps for division. Remember, we start with divide, multiply, subtract, compare, bring down. So first we dividir, then we multiplicar, restar, compare, bring down. Very good. Well, let's look at the very first problem I have on my board. I have 12 divided by 2. What do you notice about that first digit? It's smaller than our divisor. Well, when that happens, I can't divide. I can't divide 1 by 2. It's not possible. How many groups of 2 are in 1? If I have 1 finger, how many groups of 2? 0, right? There aren't any groups of 2. It's just one thing. So when your number is smaller than your divisor, you have to write a 0 over that number. So I can't divide 1 by 2, so I have to put a 0 right there. Then I move on, okay? So 0 times 2, that's our next paso. We know that that's 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Our next step we know is to compare. 1 is less than 2, so I can go to the next step and bring down. Now I have the number 12. 12 divided by 2 is what? How many groups of 2 are in 12? 6, right? We have 6 groups of 2. So our 6 goes over the 2 in 12. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. 0 is less than 2. So now I'm going to check. I'm going to check by multiplying. 6 times 2. Since I have a 0 in front, I know that anything times 0 is 0. So I'm going to go ahead and take it away. And just multiply 6 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 is the same as the number inside, so I did my problem correctly. Let's try the next one. This is letter A of number 2 on page 107. So turn to page 107. It should look like this. You're going to do number 2, letter A with me. We're going to do letters A, B, and C together. You only have to do letter D by yourself. So letter A, 18 divided by 2. How many times can 2 go into 1? 0, because 2 is bigger than 1. So we put our 0 over the 1. 0 times 2 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 is less than 2, so I can bring down my 8. 18 divided by 2 is what? 9, that's right. So we put our 9 over the 8. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 minus 18 is 0. 0 is less than 2, so now I can check. I'm going to check by multiplying 9 times 2. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 here is the same as the 18 here, so my answer checks. I know it is correct. Okay, let's go to letter B. 27 divided by 3. 27 divided by 3. How many groups of 3 are in 2? None. 2 is smaller than 3, so I have to put a 0. 0 times 3 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. 2 is less than 3, so I can bring down my 7. 27 divided by 3 is what? 9, that's right. So I put my 9 over the 7. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 minus 27 is 0. And now I check it. 9 times 3. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 is the same as the number in my division house, so I know my problem is correct. Okay, let's check this problem. This is letter C. 21 divided by 3. How many groups of 3 are in 2? Well, just like letter B, we know it's 0 because 2 is smaller than 3. 0 times 3 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. 2 is less than 3, so I bring down my 1. 21 divided by 3. How many groups of 3 are in 21? 7, that's right, 7. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 minus 21 is 0. So now I check. 7 times 3. 7 times 3 is 21. So I know my answer is correct. Very good. So that's all that you need to do. Now you're going to do D on your own. Let's look at number 1 before we turn the page. Number 1 says write the answers. Letter A, how many groups of 4? Well, you see 3 purple circles. There's only 3 circles, so do you have any groups of 4? No, you don't. That's right. So your answer is 0. There are 0 groups of 4. Let's look at letter B. You have 2 blue stars. How many groups of 3 do you have in 2 blue stars? None, right? You don't have any groups of 3. You only have 2 stars. So that would be a 0. Okay, letter C. How many groups of 5? Well, I have 4 brown squares. Do I have 5? Do I have any groups of 5? No, because I only have 4. So once again, your answer is 0. Okay, let's move on. Flip over your paper to page 108. Number 3 says follow the signs. So you need to multiply, add, or subtract. Be very careful. Watch what your sign says to do. Number 4 says mark the circle under the false statements. So if what it's saying is not correct, you need to color it in. For example, letter A, 1 yard equals 36 feet. Is that true? 1 yard equals 36 feet. No, that's not true because 1 yard is only 3 feet. So you need to color in with your pencil, color in that circle. How about letter B? 1 hour equals 60 minutes. Is that true? Yes, it is. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So don't do anything to that bubble. Move on to the next one. 1 gallon equals 4 cups. So pay attention to the number and the unit to make sure it is correct. Number 5, write the times. Look at your first clock. Your first clock says, this is the time. Oops, my hand moved, excuse me. Let's try that again. You know my clock and I don't always get along. Here's the time, okay? Look at the hour hand. The hour hand is where? Super close to the 11, but it's not on 11 yet. So the hour is 10. 10. What's the time? Well, we have to first, what's the minutes? We have to count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. But we're not quite to the 12, so now we count by 1s. So 55, 56, 57, 58. We should be right here. What's that? 59. So it is 10:59. Okay, and go ahead and try letter B by yourself. Number 6 says, write the numbers for the number words. I'm going to read each one and you write the number. Letter A, 84. 84. Letter B, 2002. 2002. Letter C, 11,501. 11,501. And letter D, 9,612. 9,612. Okay, that's it for today. Have a wonderful day, guys. Finish up your paper and let me know if you have any questions.